Good evening. Welcome to the Wall Township Board of Education's reorganization meeting for the year 2024. Please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, this is the Wall Township Board of Education's reorganization meeting. Adequate notice for this meeting was provided by publication in the Asbury Park Press, co-starred notices to the Township Clerk's Office, all Wall Township Public Schools, and posting in the Board Administration Office on January 5th, 2023. I'll take a roll call. Mr. Adenizio. Here. Mr. Buffa. Here. Ms. DiGiovanni.
Here.
Mr. Malif.
Here.
Mr. Nasser.
Here.
Ms. Stites?
Here.
Mr. Wondrak? Here. Please take notice of the statement to the public on this evening's agenda. It's a statement from the Board of Education regarding all Board of Education meetings. Also, next item is the announcement of the election results from the general election of November 7th, 2023. The announcement, election results and statement of determination concerning the Monmouth County general election. The write-in results, Board of Education, this is for 3 seats from the general election. Pamela T. Shimko with 741 votes, Marion E. Barbieri with 544 votes, and incumbent Kenneth Wondrak with 491 votes. So congratulations to those 3 individuals for being elected to the Board of Education. At this time, we'll have the administration of oath. If I can have Ms. Shimko please come forward. Yes, and congratulations. You can have you come around to your seat. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. We do this in 2 phases, 2 paragraphs. I, Pamela Shimko, do solemnly swear that I support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I, Pamela Shimko, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I, Pamela Shimko, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
I, Pamela Shimko, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of the member of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all of the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Welcome to the Board of Education.
Thank you.
Please repeat after me. I, Marion Barbieri, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I, Maren Barbier, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people. So help me God.
I, Mary Barbier, apologize for the
That's
time.
all right.
Do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, and I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19:4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
I, Maren Barbier, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19:4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A:12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Welcome to the Board of Education. Mr. Wondrak? You have,
Just read it out to you.
no, unfortunately. Please repeat after me. I, Kenneth Wondrak, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I, Kenneth Wondrak, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I, Kenneth Wondrak, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19:4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A:12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
I, Kenneth Wondrak, do solemnly swear or affirm that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office member of the Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to 19:4-1, nor disqualified due to the conviction of a crime or offense listed in Jersey Revised Statutes 18 Alpha 12-1, and that I will faithfully and impartially and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Welcome to the second term on the Board of
Thank you.
Education.
Here.
Ms. Barbier? Here. Mr. Buffa?
Here.
Ms. DiGiovanni?
Here.
Here.
Mr. Nasser?
Here.
See that?
Shinko?
Here.
Ms. Stites?
Here.
Here.
It's great. At this time, we're opening up the meeting for public comment. Anybody who would like to offer public comment can get up and speak now.
So you're changing it?
You can come down, sir, if you're looking to participate in public comment. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. Tim Barbier, 1444 North London Road, Waltham, New Jersey. Just want to say thank you. This is an extremely difficult time in public education. We're pulled in so many directions as caretakers, givers. Keeping the children at the center of everything we do is so important. And special thing that we can possibly do as adults is care for children. And the men and women that donate their time to be here tonight, the men and women that have donated their careers to care for children, I thank you. We've had nothing but an incredible experience in this town, from kindergarten all the way through a 6th grader and an 8th grader now. And I just, with a full heart, thank you. Thank you. Just want to say thank you. And I want to just sprinkle a little positivity on hopefully a really good year to come. And that's all I really have to say, is just thank you for being awesome, and looking forward to many, many more awesome years to come. So thank you. Have a great night.
Is there anyone else for public comment?
Just going to note you switched the order and you only have one public comment tonight when you normally have two. So just mentioning that. I see you settled the Jenny DiCarlo case, so hopefully we'll get the amount, and I'm not going to try and hide it. I have posted it on Facebook. It should be approved at a JIF meeting and by the board. So glad to see that settled. Jenny DiCarlo wrote a letter to a judge about all the problems with Brian Smythe, so I'll be sure to post that again as well. I do want to say I did just get back from Mr. Smythe, my Oprah of December 7th, and what's disturbing is it looks like the trailers was bid rigging, because this is dated April 23rd, and Mr. Freycheck seems to know the prices and that there's 4 trailers. So that would be called bid rigging. And that's why he probably didn't want to give this to the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, and he did not include it. So this took a very long time to get, and I see you're shaking your head, Athena. That's good. It's called bid rigging.
It's called
Don't-
conspiracy theories.
Don't interrupt my time. So that's why he didn't give it. It also says there are attachments, and there's no attachments. See attached PDF files on OOM estimates. Mr. Smythe, it says, as well as FEF, it talks about inspecting the units and reporting back to the committee on their condition. Well, we know that never happened, right, Mr. Smythe? That was just a complete lie. For 4 years, it was a lie that you ever inspected
Please address
them.
your comments to me,
We don't
Ms.
know if
Cross.
you went out there with Terry
Thank you
Summers one
for
afternoon. We
cooperating
don't
with
know.
our protocol.
So, Ms. Stites, maybe you can finally get to the truth on this. This is like absolutely despicable. So I know we have an attorney on the board that does this for a living, so, maybe for all the information that's been withheld and probably not given to Goldberg Segali, you can take a look at it, because it's really, really disturbing. So December 7th, and he just sends it after I follow up with the Attorney General today, the Comptroller's Office. I sent it to Wall PD, a number of people. People are asking, who's that officer sitting in the courtroom when somebody's giving me the finger? That was Michael Stites, our board president's husband. So I have people asking me who that was. He was trying to cover his face at the end. It's ridiculous. What else? We're still waiting for a certification from Mr. Smythe on what was given to me in this folder, because it just seems so crazy that we had to go through this case, and he again says the administration have extracted. Well, we know when he puts the administration in a letter, it means nothing. It's a lie. So we need to know who extracted the information, and if he withheld any documents, and who destroyed the rest of these growth and development minutes, because obviously some of them have been destroyed, because he just wrote back that they don't have them anymore. They don't have them.
Area
So-
51 level conspiracy, Ms. Cross, we know.
And thank you, Ms. Cross, your time is up. Thank you.
Are you running the meeting? Are you two running the meeting, or is Stites running the meeting? Do you know who's in charge here? Because the two of you,
Ms. Cross, your time is up.
the two of you are not running the meeting.
Ms. Cross, I am running the meeting. At this point in time, as the board secretary, I'm running the meeting. Thank you. Is there anyone else for public comment?
Kathleen Duran, Wall Township. I'm going to assume that my comments are addressed to Mr. Smythe, since he says he's running the meeting, unless otherwise Noted. Mr. Smythe, I take serious issue with the snide comments of Athena Cornell. They are unprofessional. They are childish. They are immature. The reason that there is a question about the certification of those documents is what I mentioned months ago when I stood here, and I pointed out the flaws in what I'm going to assume, perhaps, Mr. Smythe, that maybe Athena drafted that certification for you, or if you did it. So I don't know who lied, you or Athena or Mr. Hyam, but you certified that the documents were not able to be retrieved by the school district. Then the court says you have to produce them. Your lawyer argued differently than you. Your lawyer argued that you shouldn't have to produce them. And you said, I cannot do it. The judge orders you to do it. And then lo and behold, the documents are produced, 19 pages of Facebook BS. And for that, we are billed tens of thousands of dollars while people try to decide how to hold those 19 pages back, those publicly published 19 pages back, how to hold them back from Betsy Cross? What a waste of money. And a certification that was less than truthful. Now, yes, it's going to be revisited in court, and Athena Cornell can try to minimize and mock a member of the public who's trying to find out how we went from it can't be done to it's magically done, and it's only 19 pages of Facebook posting, and by the way, it cost the district $40,000. I'm shocked that nobody else is disturbed by that, because it's deeply troubling. Your unprofessionalism, which has been questioned by Ms. Cross over and over, is highlighted when Athena Cornell acts like a child sitting to your left and mocks a common sense question brought about by a certification that you signed saying it cannot be done. How did it get done? That's all she's asking. And it's a simple question. How did you go from can't do it to here's the 19 or so pages of a Facebook post that were in that folder? But I'm not going to tell you what day and time they represent. I'm not going to tell you how they were retrieved, when they were retrieved, or if they are, in fact, the documents that were in the folder on the date that was requested in the Oprah. It's your job. You are highly compensated for it. And I'm asking, as well as Betsy Cross and those who understand what's going on, we're asking for you to do it and do it competently without the horse and pony show to your left. Thank you.
One item we do agree on is that, yes, they are, quote, BS Facebook posts, close quote.
$40,000 plus people hide them. That's Athena needs to be 5 years.
Is there anyone else for public comment?
Adam laughing as usual. Adam, were those, who did you get those?
This is not your opportunity
Excuse
to
me.
speak, Ms. Cross.
Please do not shout out.
Who did he get the Facebook
Excuse me,
from?
Ms. Cross.
He didn't get them from me.
Ms. Cross, please do not shout out.
Answer the questions and provide a legal certification.
You are disrupting the meeting. Please stop calling out. It's not your opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Good evening, Mike Shelton. Happy New Year. I think that, you want to start the clock again when they keep interrupting me, or how are we going to do it?
Stop disrupting the meeting, please.
New people can probably leave. I think you got like a 15-minute window to get out now on your oath. You had a good year. You got a lot of stuff going on with the referendum. I think that's good. So congratulations on that and your new members. As a taxpayer, I am curious on one thing in particular. Yeah, call it 19 BS Facebook posts if you want. I have a different theory on them. I believe that you used some of our money well over a year ago to write a letter to someone and say, quit disrupting our meetings and quit telling lies and quit telling mistruths, because if you don't, we're going to do something. You didn't do anything. So my question would be, when are you going to? You're not going to answer that tonight. What are you going to do? but you ought to try to figure out a way to take your meetings back. I can ask them to start the clock again.
Stop disrupting the meeting, Ms. Cross. Thank you. Stop disrupting the meeting.
He's a Facebook lawyer.
Thank you.
He doesn't talk, he just talks on Facebook.
Coincidence.
Anyway, welcome to your new members. And as you pick your new officers, I hope you populate your boards and committees in such a way that you can get them involved in some of the things going on. Welcome back to Mr. Wondrak as well. That was last minute. And I do think if you're going to send out those type of letters and say stop doing something or we will take action, maybe you ought to consider taking action. And maybe you wouldn't have some of these constant disruptions and the misinformation that's going on out there, because you have to be tired of it. You have to be. People at home are tired of it. People here are tired of it. And people say they want to come, but they don't want to come because they don't want a phone shoved in their face. They're tired of it. Her own attorney's tired of it. He dropped her. So maybe you guys can look into that. Have a good 24. Thanks.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else for public comment? Okay, seeing none, we're going to close public comment. And at this time, I'm requesting from the Board of Education nominations for the Office of President of the Board of Education.
Mr. Smythe,
Yes.
I'd like to nominate Christine Stites for Board President.
Noted. Thank you.
I'll second that nomination.
Any other nominations for the Office of President? Okay, seeing none, I'll take a roll call. Mr. Anizio?
Yes.
Mr. Barbier?
Yes.
Mr. Buffa?
Yes.
Ms. DiGiovanni?
Yes.
Mr. Maliv?
Yes.
Mr. Nasser?
Yes.
Ms. Shimko?
Yes.
Ms., should have started with it. Ms. Stites?
Yes.
And Mr. Wondrak?
Yes.
It's unanimous. So at this point, I'll turn the meeting over to Board President, Ms. Stites.
Thank you, Mr. Smythe. Thank you. At this time, may I please have a motion for nomination for Vice President?
Madam President, I'd like to make that motion. I'd like to nominate, and it is my pleasure to nominate, Mr. Maliff.
Thank you, Mr. Nasser. May I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Mr. Buffa. Mr. Smythe, roll call.
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mallon. Thank you. At this point in time, we're going to move to the Board of Education report. What I'd like to do is please start with Ms. DiGiovanni, and we'll make our way around the table, and we're going to read our Code of Ethics for school board members, please.
I will uphold and enforce all laws, rules, and regulations of the State Board of Education and court orders pertaining to schools. Desired changes shall be brought about only through legal and ethical procedures.
I will make decisions in terms of the educational welfare of the children and will seek to develop and maintain public schools that meet the individual needs of all children, regardless of their ability, race, creed, sex, or social standing.
I will confine my board action to policymaking, planning, and appraisal, and I will help to frame policies and plans only after the board has consulted those who will be affected by them.
I will carry out my responsibility not to administer the schools, but together with fellow board members, ensure they are well-run.
I will recognize that authority rests with the Board of Education and will make no personal promises nor take any private action that may compromise the board.
I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment to special interest or partisan political groups, or to use the schools for personal gain or for the gain of friends.
I will vote to appoint the best qualified personnel available after consideration of the recommendation of the Chief Administrative Officer.
I will support and protect school personnel in the proper performance of their duties.
I will refer all complaints to the Chief Administrative Officer and will act on the complaints at public meetings only after failure of an administrative solution.
Thank you. The dates.
And at this time, may I ask for a motion to approve the Code of Ethics?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Take a roll call. Mr. Anisio?
Yes.
Ms. Barbier?
Yes.
Mr. Buffer?
Yes.
Ms. DiGiovanni?
Yes.
Mr. Malib?
Yes.
Mr. Nasser?
Yes.
Ms. Shimko?
Yes.
Mr. Wondrak?
Yes.
Ms. Stites?
Yes. Thank you. At this time, may I have a motion to approve the dates for the 2024 Board of Education meeting dates?
I'll move that.
I'll second.
Thank you. Mr. Smythe?
Take a roll call. Mr. Buffer?
Yes.
Ms. DiGiovanni?
Yes.
Mr. Malib?
Yes.
Mr. Nasser?
Yes.
Ms. Shimko?
Yes.
Mr. Wondrak?
Yes.
Mr. Anisio?
Yes.
Ms. Barbier?
Yes.
Ms. Stites?
Yes. Thank you. At this time, I would just like to extend a very warm welcome to our newest members of the Board of Education and to Mr. Wondrak for returning. I think we are going to have an outstanding 2024. I look forward to helping guide the board as we work as a team alongside Mr. Malif, who's going to do a wonderful job as our vice president. We will be working on committee assignments and we'll be in touch. And we're going to remember that we are going to remain first and foremost focused on the success for our students and the staff of this district. That is what we will continue to focus on in 2024. There's a lot of other static that I'm not going to address tonight, but will be addressed. And families need to know that the success of our students, however they define that, is our first goal and will always be our first goal, but that certainly will be how we are guided for 2024. I'm going to be adjourning the meeting in a moment, but I'd also like to ask any family members that are here with our newest members to hang around and come down for pictures so that we have those too. At this time, may I please have a motion for adjournment?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Okay, we'll see everybody at the business meeting for January. Thank you.